This meeting is being recorded.
Hey guys, DeFi Brothers here. You guys ready to make some money?
Yeah.
All right. So look, I don't know. Looks like we're doing a little pumpy pump. If you know how to short and long the market right, you should be filthy rich by now. We don't see eye to eye right now, Jack.
No, we definitely have a little bit of a disagreement.
Yeah.
I'm on the bull side and you're a little on the bear side right now.
You know what? I resent that. I'm not on the bear side. I'm on the let's make some money side.
Okay, and what's that telling you to do right now?
Right now it's telling me to short the market.
Okay. So you're
Now,
you're a little bit on the bear side at this present moment.
what are the comments gonna say? Rob, you're an idiot. Rob, you're full of shit. Look at the charts. I have my reasons. I'll share them. But I get the bull scenario. I know why you're bullish, and you know what? Your strategy is not bad. You're making a bunch of quick hit ins and outs, and that's smart. That's the way to do it. If you know what you're looking at.
Yep, exactly. Well, here, let me share my screen. Let me just show everybody what I'm looking at right now. Let me do this. Share. There we go. So right here on the Bitcoin dominance chart, if you look like 48, like for the last couple of years here, until from looks like July of 2021 until now, this 48% has been, it's been definitely resistance, and it just about hit that perfectly. And you see dominance starting to come down a little. That means the altcoins should have a little run.
Good.
I don't know if they will or they won't, but in theory, Bitcoin goes first, and that was Bitcoin going right here. And now it had a nice rejection, and that's a little doji candle. And you should have a big down candle after this. So,
And this is where this is the TA that I'm not going to say I'm not agreeing with it because I don't disagree with it. This is the TA that I'm not following, for lack of a better term. I'm
well,
not.
and also look at this RSI. I mean, the RSI is at the top. We had a little touch there, a little touch there. Now it's starting to make its way down a little. And you see, you don't lose Bitcoin dominance on a dump. When everything's dumping, people will run to Bitcoin, and
Right.
the altcoins will bleed more than Bitcoin.
Right.
So that means this, like if it was, let's just say it was the top, and Bitcoin was going to dump, then really we would have had maybe another green candle over here, and it would have broke the 48% and started to go to the moon.
Right.
But we did get the rejection. So another thing that I wanted to show you guys is Bitcoin chart. So if you look here, let me make it a little bigger here. So you see the bottom of the last cycle was around 3,000, right? And then it grinded around and did nothing for a while. And then it went all the way up to $14,000 before it started to slowly grind its way down. And then, we had the COVID dump. But let's fast forward to now, and we had this little dump, and we had this time where Bitcoin, actually, you could really say like this whole, like from like here to here, Bitcoin did nothing. It was like a stable coin. You could agree with that, right, Rob?
Yeah, that's almost a year. That's like a half a year.
Yeah. So,
No, I'm sorry. That's a quarter. That's like 3 months.
Yeah. And it basically did the same thing in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're getting this pump, and from going from $3,000 all the way up to 14,000, where the old time high was at 19 and change, that would probably be the equivalent of us going maybe to like 47, 48,000. I'm not saying we're going to get there. I'm playing this range by range. And what I know is Bitcoin had a pump, right? It had a pump, but the altcoins didn't do anything. So I'm just right now saying it's the altcoins time, and Bitcoin might still continue to go a little higher right now, but it's the altcoins turn. And then we're going to have a pullback. And then you have to kind of reassess and look at the charts again. But I mean, just look at Ethereum. Just like this is Ethereum, the Bitcoin chart on the daily. Look, it's a breakout. It's breaking out. It's like starting. It's showing you the same thing that the dominance chart's saying.
And everything you're saying so far, I see. I don't disagree with, but I'm looking at it from a different perspective. So, can you go back to the Bitcoin chart on the daily?
Sure. Let me go. This is the Bitcoin. All right. Let's pull up the daily.
Let me know when it's up here.
Oh, this is the daily.
Oh, it's not coming through. Do you have to hit the share or something like that?
Oh. Oh, I probably unshared it. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and do this. And let's pull this back up. And we are on the daily. And if you could see, I was tracking this for a while. I was tracking this bearish divergence that we had.
You know what? It's still not coming up here.
You don't see it? Let me.
No.
Entire screen. It says I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah, it says you started screen sharing. All I see is a black screen.
I see the Bitcoin daily chart.
All right, you know what? Let me pull it up. I'm gonna end your.
Yep. Go ahead.
In there. All I see is a black screen for you. Don't know why. But
Yeah, me too. I have no clue why.
do you see me?
I see you.
All right, so let me pull up the Bitcoin chart on the daily. And I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to share my trading view. Okay, I'm on the daily here. So, you see that?
Yes.
All right, as you can see, I got a lot of lines here. Let's not focus on the lines. What I want to show you is a big level of resistance.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see that. I definitely see that.
Right here and right here, right? So you got the 28, which we're at. Possible to break through. I'm not sold on the fact that we might just wick through it. I don't think we'll pass through it, but if we do, then we got the 30, and just look at the thickness of this resistance all the way back to 2021 here. So let's keep that in mind first off. Okay, we have to break through that, which we can't. I'm not saying we can't. It's
Well, no, like actually, what I'm saying is right now, where we are in the market is that Bitcoin had its run already, and we had just a little slight pullback, and that kind of activated the alts. And it's altcoin time. It's not Bitcoin time. So let's say Bitcoin gets to 30,000, like you're saying is possible, like you think is possible. That could, like some of these altcoins could 2x by then.
but I'm not convinced because of the macro, because of everything that's going on outside. We're not looking at people who are getting into Bitcoin, um, degenning into Bitcoin, for lack of a better term. We had people that were scared of bank runs, um, other macroeconomic situations. There's the next chart I want to show you. I want to show you the Dixie. Look at the Dixie US dollar turn index. Look at the Dixie. And Dixie is about to hit resistance right over here.
Yeah, but it looks like it still has a little ways to go, and that could be enough to get the altcoins to work. I'm not saying altcoins are going to have a pump for months. I'm saying it could be several days to maybe 2 weeks, and then we have to, take our profits and see what's going to happen next.
Yeah, I'm not sure the alts are gonna pump though. That's where I'm getting at. I'm not sure there's enough. Yeah, the charts and the data points to in a historic crypto market nature, you would say, oh, damn, next is ETH, next are alts. I don't believe we're in a similar historic crypto cycle though. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, I could.
But
I understand your view, and you never know, anything's possible. But I I really think that so far everything's been following the 4 year cycle. Like it crashed when it should have crashed. It crashed a little bit early, maybe about a month or two early, but it crashed around the time it should have crashed. It bottomed around the time it should have bottomed. And now we're getting this pump that we normally would get. So it's just following the same cycle. And that's why, but to your point, I'm only about 25% in the market right now. Most of my coins are in stables because I do think that there is the possibility that we do make a lower low. And I think that with all the macro headwinds, you don't know, it's impossible to really predict what's going to happen.
and that's where I am. I don't think either of us are wrong. I think we're both right. I think it's going to be the timing, and that's the piece that I'm not convinced we could call at this point. So that's why any dollar amount I'm playing with is funny money. It's chump change. It's a bet at the roulette table.
Yeah, I could understand that. I mean, I'm taking a little bit more of a risk because I'm more of a degen.
Because you have more to risk.
No, 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 no. I mean, I'm risking 25%. I'm talking about percentages. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying I just never seen Bitcoin pump and dominance go up like that. And it looked like, and the chart looks like dominance is about to come down and the altcoins not pump.
Right, right.
And I'm not looking to marry some coins. I'm looking like, hey, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm done. I'm out.
Wham, boing, thank you, coin.
Exactly. That's it. I just give me some gains and I'll take my profits and I'll go, and then we'll let Bitcoin crash and everything else crash, and then I'm gonna buy at some lower levels.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not ready for that. But it doesn't mean it's not time. And you know, for those of you watching, you know, I don't think Jack's wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. I think you have to look at the information and make your decisions. You know, I think we're both right. It's when is each going to happen, right?
Well, I mean, if we get an altcoin pump, it's got to happen soon. If it doesn't happen soon and Bitcoin rejects,
Right.
then it is what it is. Or you never know, Bitcoin could just start pumping again, and it's possible. I mean, there's all different types of possibilities on the table right now. I just really have this feeling it's going to be altcoin season.
I got a feeling. I I still have a few bags from way before the crash, just airdrops and stuff. I think if the alts do go, that'll be a good opportunity for me to get rid of them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it'll be a great opportunity to get rid of them because I think,
Yeah,
if they do what Bitcoin just did, you know, they're gonna pump hard. If you look at where these coins were when Bitcoin was at the last time Bitcoin was at 28,000,
mhm.
these coins were a lot higher than they are right now.
Right, right. That's
If
right. That's right.
if we do get that pump, it's going to be amazing game. And it's going to be quick. It's not going to be forever.
So I want to know what you guys think. I want you to put in the comments, are you team Rob or team Jack or team neither? Jack, what else we got?
That's really about it. I mean, we could talk about the, like what Chair Powell did. I think he actually did the best thing he could have done for the markets. I think if he didn't raise at all, like if he just said, okay, we're going to pause to see what happens, I think everybody will be afraid that the banks are going to collapse and the market would just sell off and it would have been horrible. And I think if he raised too much, people would be like, well, what are you doing? You know, so raising 25%, and then in his statements, in his comments, just he was saying, he said it like probably about 10 times. He was like, you know, your deposits are safe, and you know, we're doing what we can to make sure that the banking system doesn't fail. And you know, I think that basically made the market secure, and that's what the market was kind of looking for, and that's what they were hoping he was going to do. And I think that's the reason why the stock market is up so much today.
And that's what I think will get the money back out of crypto and into the banks. That's so again, it's just two ways of looking at it. You don't know till you know, and I don't think either of us are wrong, which is how do you have an argument? Two opposite sides, and you know, no right or wrong. That's crypto. That's the rule of crypto. Because you know what'll happen, Jack. If I reverse my move or you reverse your move, the market is going to act in a way where we would have made 10 grand.
Exactly. But I do feel that you shorting Ethereum here is probably a mistake. I know you're doing it with funny money, and you're not betting any big bucks or whatever.
Very low level. Yeah. I mean, my liquidation is like 28. It's so low. You know, unless you see us going to 3,000.
No, I don't see that. If your liquidation is 2,800, then I think you're good.
I'm telling you, I really made some weenie bets here.
Yeah, I mean, if it was that small of a bet, then you know, if you're only betting like a few $100 with really low leverage, and you know, it's not like
3x.
a nice trade, like a trade that you would normally do, then
no.
Yeah, if you lose a few $100, you lose a few $100.
Right. Exactly.
It's not a big deal.
Exactly.
Actually, keep on the position, because if you decide to flip it and go long, then we're both. Chances are it's going to go the other way, and we'll both be screwed. So keep your short on. Help me out.
Not financial advice, right?
Yeah, I'm not telling you guys to short. I'm just telling Rob to keep his short on.
That's right. I'll let you know how it works out. But yeah,
I think that's about it.
That's about it. So if you like what you heard, hit the like, hit the subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, next time you guys will see my face again. I don't know what happened. I'm not great at technology.
Too ugly. Face for radio.
Exactly.
All right. Bye, guys.